Coming up tonight, we've got 30 movies, 6 team, 11 players, $100. We're drafting it all. The Movie League is back, and we are officially on the clock. This is Up for Debate, episode number 160, recorded October 6th, 2019. The 2019 Winter Movie Draft. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very exciting evening of podcasting and Up for Debate. I am your host, Sean Jennings, of course, as always, joined by Mr. Matt Mariani. Hello, Matt.
How's it going, Game Master Sean?
I think I said
this before the... Yeah, I was going to say, I said this before the show started, but I want to pay another compliment to your lovely sports jacket, sports coat.
I will pass along your compliments to my tailor, the salesman at Man's Warehouse. He will be very happy you complimented him. Matt, we've got a Skype that I would describe as overflowing with participants because it's our movie league, and we're back for another year. Can you believe it? Our 7th time doing this.
I can't believe it.
I certainly can't.
7 times. 7 years.
Times. Yep. And we've got a lot to get through tonight, so we're going to dive right in, and we're going to start with the summer draft. We just wrapped it up a couple weeks ago. It was a really exciting time. I would argue it was the high, if you totaled up every movie, all 30 movies, it was the highest grossing league we've ever done, approaching nearly just shy of $5 billion across all the movies. In terms of setting records, we really didn't set any other than having the highest grossing movie we've ever had in the league, Avengers Endgame, with $858 million owned by you, Matt, you and Heather. But we got to get to the exciting part, which is announcing the winners. So here we go. The results of our 2019 Summer Movie League. We're going to start in 6th place, last place, with $577 million. It is Team Movie Ball, Dan and Sarah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right above them, with $722 million in 5th, Mystery Teams, James and Matt. Right above them in 4th place, $776 million, Kaylee and Brian. In 3rd place, $791 million, Team Akuna Matata with Colby and Emily. And in 2nd place, shockingly enough, in 2nd place with the highest grossing movie we've ever had, $959 million total, it is Mether Strikes Back, Heather and Matt. Congratulations on 2nd place, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So close.
So close, yet I have to be honest, I'm very excited for the team that won because they have been playing since the very first season and have never missed one. They are hardcore players, always in the middle of the pack, finally broke out, mainly through getting good values on movies. Aladdin was the best value movie of the entire draft, really bought that on the cheap. Same with Captain Marvel, really snuck that in as the first movie of the draft with over $1 billion, $1.1 billion. Congratulations, let's give a round of applause to our winning team, the Gooper Troopers, Mike and Lori.
Woo! Thank you.
Big congratulations. Any words on
we
your
couldn't have done it without Goop.
The only team with a mascot. I love it. Congratulations, guys. And as part of your victory, you were entitled to this 100% plastic actual trophy. Look at that. It says right on there.
Wow.
It's the Gooper Troopers.
Oh, team name and everything.
Congratulations. It's
amazing.
It's very affordable. So this will be shipped to your home, perfect for any kind of mantle or other display.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it. So congratulations. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
But we can't rest too long on our laurels here because we have a whole nother draft to get started. So we will move on. Before we get to the rules, we got to introduce our teams. We got some new faces this year, so we can't miss that. In no particular order, let's begin with, of course, my co-host, Matt, who is being joined by Heather. And what is your guys' team name?
So last year, we were the Mether Strikes Back. Previously, we were just Mether. But this year, we're going with Return of the Mether to kind of keep the tradition alive. So we'll see. It was pointed out before the show that Return of the Jedi did not pull as many. Do we know that for sure? Did it not gross as much as Empire, or was it just not as good as Empire? I don't know.
That's a good question.
I want to say that it probably did. I would think it would have done better because it's like the third in the trilogy. Like everybody's got to go see it. I don't actually know that for sure, but no, it's true. It's pretty much unobjectively worse than the second movie. So hopefully we have a different kind of success this year. Hopefully we don't live up to the name. We
Alternative
kind of
success?
rewrite history. Alternative success. Yes, that's a good word for it.
Well, Matt, you'll be happy to know Return of the Jedi made $50 million more than Empire Strikes Back. So
There we go. So maybe we'll make 50 million more than what we made last year. That's the
hey,
hope,
that
at
put you
least.
over $1 billion, so you could do
Yeah.
worse. Welcome
We'll
to
see.
the draft, you guys. Up next, we have Dan and Sarah. What is your team?
We are. What are we? We totally came up with
Charlie's
this very far in
Winners.
advance. Charlie's Winners. Based off of Charlie's Angels, I have to imagine. Except, like them, we will also be winners.
Perfect. Does this mean you now have to buy Charlie's Angels in the draft?
We can neither confirm nor deny what our strategy is.
Good answer. Good answer. I like it. Okay, that's fair. Let's continue on here to our next team. It is formerly Hakuna Matata. They have a new name. It's Colby and Emily.
Yeah, this time we're team no laws when you're drinking claws, but spelled like no laws question mark. I mean, drinking claws question mark no laws for
Nice.
character limit reasons.
That still counts.
Yeah, we're not actually drinking claws, so you can expect us to follow the rules diligently.
Thank
I'm
you.
drinking a claw.
You're welcome.
Let's make sure we get that in the
The product
shot.
placement. They paid a
That's
fortune for that.
our. That's right. That's how we keep this show going. It's our sponsorship.
Yeah, these all these lights aren't cheap. Very nice. Welcome, guys. Let's go ahead to this is, I believe, his third draft. Let's welcome Matt with 1T.
Oh, sorry, I had to unmute myself. Yeah, so this is my third draft, second participating. We're going with Mystery Team. James is not here, so I didn't want to change it up. It brought us good luck for our first year when we won, so
Yes.
hopefully we're back to the top of the leaderboard here.
The only team to ever win in their first season. So quite a record. Didn't do so well this past summer, but you got plenty of time for redemption this winter. So we'll look forward to that. And we have one new participant. Let's welcome to the show, Jeff.
Hey, I'm going to make it the second first-time winner.
I love the confidence. Team The Dude Abides.
There it is.
Very nice.
Got to get some In-N-Out burger now.
That sounds good. Bring us East Coasters some, if you would. Great. Well, welcome, Jeff. We're thrilled to have you. We're thrilled to have all of you guys here today as part of our movie drafts. Let's quickly go over the rules before the draft gets started. We'll do that here in a minute. For those who haven't watched before, here's how it's going to work. Each team has 100 fake dollars they're going to use to bid on 30 movies coming out this coming winter between the dates of actually one of them's already out, Joker, through now all the way through March 6th. Onward is our last movie. And we are it's a auction style, so whoever pays the most is going to get it. Every movie will be sold, even as low as $1. Every movie must be sold. At the end, you're going to earn the domestic box office dollars for every movie you draft. Whoever has the highest total at the end in March is going to win a nice trophy and the title of champion. We have our 6 teams. The Draft-O-Matic 3000 is already up and running. We do have a slight tweak this year, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've never done this before, where the teams are going to pick the movies we're drafting. So rather than do it in the order in which they're released, we have a randomly selected order of the teams, and they are going to go ahead and select the movies they're going to draft from our list of 30. Any available movie they can take, and we'll start the bid on that movie. And we're going to begin with the first person in a randomly selected order, and that is Mr. Matt with 1T. Matt, what's the first movie we're going to open up the draft with?
We're going to start out with Star Wars.
Whoa, very
Whoa.
bold. You know, this is the first, I shouldn't say Star Wars because we did Rogue One and Solo, but this is the first proper Star Wars movie we've ever had, mainly because they gross so much money. We always assumed, well, the team who won it would automatically win. But Matt and Heather had the highest grossing movie of all time last year and didn't win, so we figured we should finally open up to Star Wars. It's Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Interestingly enough, when you're looking at the data on these movies, you know, a bit of a dip going into Last Jedi when you're looking at sort of the proper 620 for that versus Force Awakens at 936, but really just Solo taking a crap at 213. So will people come back for Star Wars? We're going to find out. Let's go ahead and open up the bidding on Star Wars Rise of Skywalker in 3 seconds. Here we go. And the bidding is open. We're already up to $10 for Gooper Troopers, $12 for Return of Mother, $15 for Drinking Claws, $20 for Gooper Troopers. Come on, guys, we don't have all night. I want big bids here. $25 for Gooper Troopers. We're going up here. $28 for Return of the Mother, Drinking Claws at $30. Really a 3-team race at this point. $32 for Gooper Troopers, $35 for Drinking Claws. $35 going once, $40. Come on, guys. It's got to go for a lot more than this. This is a bargain at this price. $42 for Mystery Team getting in there. $45 for Gooper Troopers. I mean, this is at least a $500 million movie. $46 for The Dude Abides getting in his bid. $50 for Gooper Troopers. There we go. Very nice. $67 for Avengers last year. Highest purchase movie we'd ever have. Let's see if we can beat that here. $52 for the Gooper Troopers going once. No, Dude Abides comes in at $53, then up to $55. It's a couple team race right here. $56 for the Dude Abides. $57 for Mystery Team. $60 for Gooper Troopers. There we go. Now we're talking real money. $62 for Mystery Team. The clock is running here. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Mystery Team. $62. Big purchase. Congrats, Matt, on that. Is that about the price you were thinking it was going to go for?
Yeah, actually a little lower than the price I had it at, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Hey, it's good to get a bargain on one of the biggest movies of the winter, so congratulations on owning that. Up next...
Any predictions or spoilers for Star Wars? Any, big predictions out there from any of you guys? What's going to happen?
I think Spock is going to come back. I think Spock's going to come back.
Sean, have you ever seen Star Wars?
You know I have for the first time 2 years
you
ago. You know it.
Yes. Yes, you did. Have you ever seen Star Trek, Sean?
You know, it's funny. About a month ago, I was like, I'm finally going to watch some Star Trek, but I'm like, I'm going to do Next Generation because I think that's a fair starting point.
That's one way to do it.
So,
that's one way to do it.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, this is so boring. Nothing happens. This show could be a 10-minute webisode, and I'd be like, okay, that'll hold my attention. It takes forever for anything to happen.
I retract what I said. Star Trek is not for you, Sean. It's not for you. You probably just shouldn't watch it.
I don't think anyone's surprised at that. Let's go ahead and move on to our next movie here. The next team picking is Mike and Laura. What is going to be your movie choice? We've got 29 here on the list. A couple big ones. You're going to pick a big movie, small movie. You guys are muted. They're deciding. They're going back and forth here.
Use charades to tell us what movie you want.
It's a movie. It's
cold. It's a cold movie.
It sounds to me like we're going to be bidding on A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood after the very cold soul of Mr. Rogers. I'm very bad at charades. No, I'm thinking they want Frozen 2. There you go. They want Frozen 2, probably the other biggest movie of the winter. A sequel, of course, to the original Frozen that sort of took the world by storm, continues to take the world by storm. Mute won't turn off. Well, that'll be a problem.
This will be interesting. You'll just have to charade.
I can't unmute you, so this is going to be a hoot. Frozen, the first movie, made $400 million at the box office. Will this next one be able to beat it? It's one of the biggest animated movies of this winter. We're going to open it up for bids in a few seconds right here, right now. You can own it. Here is Frozen 2. $20 to Charlie's Winners. Nice opening bid right there. $28 to Return of the Mother. $30 to Drinking Claws. We got a couple teams in here. $31 to Charlie's Winners. $33, $35. We're inching our way up here. It's a big movie. $37 for Gooper Troopers. $40 for Drinking Claws. The question is, will it do better than Star Wars in terms of the purchase price in this draft? It's possible. $48 for Return of the Mother. $50 for Drinking Claws. We're inching our way up over the $50 mark. $51 for Charlie's Winners. $52 for The Dude Abides, sneaking in there right at the top. $52. $63 to Charlie's Winners. Whoa! Hot damn. They want it, and it looks like they got it. $63 to Charlie's Winners. Congratulations, Dan and Sarah, on that. Any thoughts on your purchase here? You're muted, Dan? Can you not be unmuted either?
That was totally intentional, is what I was saying.
Totally intentional. Okay, that's good. You think a good value at that price?
I sure hope so.
And you paid $1 more than Star Wars. Do you think it'll make more money than Star Wars?
I think it'll make just as much money as Star Wars.
Okay, I think that's very fair. Are you a big fan of the original movie, Dan?
No.
All right, Dan, you got to learn to let it go, buddy. Thank you. The good news is, Dan and Sarah, you actually get to choose our next movie. What is going to be our third movie now up for draft? Oh, Jesus, the cat jumped up on the desk. Son of a...
Maybe it's maybe it wants to bid on cats.
We're going to go ahead and bid on the Playmobil movie.
Okay, Playmobil. The movie. Did anyone here actually play with Playmobiles as a child?
No.
Nope.
The funny thing is, it was really more of a European... I can't see the monitor when the cat's in front. Come here, guy. Come on.
I'll be honest, I had to actually look up what a Playmobil was. I had no idea.
It's the poor man's Lego. Yeah, this movie is... I can't really say much about it other than it's about the Playmobil toys, and it's a clear ripoff of the Lego movie. And it was made in France. So Playmobil the movie is now going to be up for bid. It is releasing on December 6th. We've got $3 to Cooper Troopers right off the bat. Going once? No, $4. $4 is actually the lowest price ever paid for a movie in the draft, so at least we won't set a record there. $5 to Charlie's Winners. Going once, going twice, and thankfully sold to Charlie's Winners. Congratulations on a movie that will make absolutely no money. Well done.
It outgrosses the Lego movie.
Oh, that's a bold stand to take.
I just think it would just be really funny to just see the your reaction to that.
The
on the
Playmobil.
show.
I will literally eat my hat if Playmobil outgrosses the Lego movie.
Somebody please record him saying that.
This
I guess
whole
we could
thing
always
is
go back to
recorded.
this recording.
How long have you... Matt, do you know we record these?
Is that what we're doing? These are recordings? What?
Oh, no, buddy. Come on, that's not right. All right, our next team to pick a movie for us to draft is going to be Jeff. The dude abides. Jeff, what is going to be your movie for us to pick?
Let's go with Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Perfect. I love it. Charlie's Angels. The return of the, well, would I call this franchise beloved?
The return of the franchise.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes, the return of the Charlie's Angels franchise, of course, based on the television show. There were two previous movies, Charlie's Angels, which came out in 2000, grossed $125 million, and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, which grossed $100 million in 2003. A total reboot, Elizabeth Banks, written and directed. So it should be a good time for the whole family. Charlie's Angels, now available up for bid, coming out November 15th. Let's see who's going to own it in our draft. $5 to Drinking Claws, starting us off here. Going once. Oh, I almost thought you had it for that. $6 to The Dude Abides. $8 to Return of the Mether. We got a little juice behind this one. 8 going once. 8 going twice. No. 9 coming in from Charlie's Winners. A perfect pairing for Playmobil the movie. Return of the Mether at 10. Going once, going twice, and sold. $10. Return of the Mether. Now, Matt, you were telling me this is the cornerstone of your whole strategy. Is that right?
Yes. I didn't want to let that information out beforehand, but Sean, this was a steal at 10.
An absolute steal. And what's your gross expectations on this?
Oh, I think they're pretty gross.
Not what I meant, but we'll take it. Fair enough.
The FCC doesn't allow Matt's thoughts on this movie to be aired.
No.
All right, looks like I have to go, guys. Sorry, but
He's been shut down.
just remember to drink White Claw so they can keep giving us checks to do
Dude,
this.
if you keep doing this, we're not going to make any money. All right. Next up, the next person to pick a movie, Matt and Heather. You get to pick our next movie. Which is it going to be? We're only 4 in, so you got a lot of choices. Don't jump at once. Yeah, just literally any of them. Pick at random. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So I read this book when it came out a few years ago.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and select
Spies
Dr.
in
Sleep.
Disguise. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you read Spies in Disguise. No, Dr. Sleep. Stephen King. Very exciting. Stephen King. Can anyone name the 3 most successful Stephen King movies?
Is this a real?
Yeah, it's a real challenge.
question.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Harry?
The Shining.
So wait, what was that? I heard one.
Carrie?
Nope, not Carrie, and it's not The Shining. Two of them are very
Wait, what?
recent.
Yeah.
Oh, The Green Mile.
That's one of them.
Ooh, the first
Shawshank Redemption.
Nope.
It.
I thought I heard someone say It. It's
It?
It, and
Oh.
It Too. Those are your top three right there. The only ones to crack 100 million. He doesn't really do well at the box office, but don't let that stop you from purchasing our next movie, Dr. Sleep. It's available for bid right now, so let's see who's going to own it. $1 to Drinking Claws. They're coming right in. 2 for Charlie's Winners. 4 for the Gooper Troopers. You got to remember, a cornerstone of every strategy is small movies. You know, no one wins it alone. You got to have a whole team of films. $6 to Charlie's Winners. I think the problem is my cat's name is Charlie, and he keeps hearing Charlie's Winners and thinks I'm calling him.
Oh.
The tail cameos.
It's upsetting because he's a big guy and I have a small desk. So this is hi guy, and I'm babysitting my mother's dog, so it's a whole thing. Anyway, $9. Drinking Claws, their first movie. Congrats, guys.
Thank you. I'm honored.
And what drew you to this film? Do you just really like doctors and sleeping?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm generally pro both of those things.
How would Dr. Ethan feel about this?
He does encourage me to get regular and healthy amounts of sleep, so I think he'd be into it.
I'm glad. The cat is sitting on the damn mouse. Okay, hang on. Give me... Jesus Christ. Come here. Come here. You can sit on my lap. I don't mean to have this be distracting, but it absolutely is. Okay. Anyway, where were we? Yes, our next movie is going to be picked by Colby and Emily, who have not picked one yet. Guys, what is going to be your film? You're muted, and I cannot hear you.
Charades time.
What?
What movie are you guys going to pick?
Oh.
Oh, it's our turn.
It is your turn.
We are going for Jumanji.
All right, Jumanji. I don't remember who owned the first one a couple years ago.
The first one? Like with...
That might have been Matt and James, their mystery team win, I think. Or no, it was Sarah. Yeah, but you won that. That was a shockingly successful movie, the first one. It grossed $404 million at the box office. That's huge. The question is going to be, can the sequel do the same? Jumanji: The Next Level, it is coming out December 13th. Let's see who owns it. Right in the thick of December. A lot of big movies in December. This among them. The whole original cast is returning and adding a few new faces. We're already up to $15 for Drinking Claws, $18 for Gooper Troopers, $19 for Charlie's Winners, $20 for Drinking Claws. We're inching our way up there. We're already above the $20 mark. $22 for the mystery team getting in there. Charlie's Winners, Return to the Mother. We got like 4 different teams on this. $26 to Drinking Claws. 27 to Charlie's Winners. Wow, we might top 30 on this one. Charlie's Winners at 29. Dude Abides at 30. 31 for, we're inching our way up here. A lot of interest in this film. 32 for Gooper Troopers. 35 for Drinking Claws. You know, this new this new nominating strategy of picking movies is going to let some big ones go early, so you got to be aggressive. 37 to The Dude Abides. 38 to The Dude Abides. All right. 40 to Drinking Claws. I'm happy to take your money, Jeff. 40 for Drinking Claws. 41 for the Gooper Troopers. Going once. No, Drinking Claws coming in. Really want this. I think a good pairing with Dr. Sleep. Jeff going for 43. Jeff and Gooper Troopers, the only teams not owning a movie yet. 44 for Drinking Claws. Going once. Going twice. They're going to own it. $44 to Drinking Claws. Back-to-back movies. Congrats. Well done there. Should be a big movie. Very nice. All right, we're gonna continue on to our next film. Matt with 1T, you get to pick our next movie. So what's gonna be our next selection?
Let's go with Joker.
Oh, Joker, a rare movie that we're drafting that's already in theaters, so you guys can know what you're buying before you buy it. A big opening weekend for Joker, the largest ever October opening, $93.5 million. So you already got some money built into that. It's only the 4th R-rated film to open near $100 million. There you go. Joaquin Phoenix is that famous dark clown. Let's see who owns this one. It's open for bid. $4 to Drinking Claws, $5 to Mystery Team. The question is, big opening, can it sustain it over the next couple weeks? $10 to Return to the Mother already, $12 to Drinking Claws. We got a lot of traffic on this one. Charlie's Winners for $13, Claws for $15, Charlie's Winners for $16. We're inching our way up. Will we hit the $20 mark? We're pretty close. There it is, $20 for Gooper Troopers, $21 for Mystery Team as we inch our way up, but it's slowing. It's slowing. $22 for Drinking Claws, $23. Now, the interesting thing about Joker is if you look at I believe it's technically not part of the DC cinematic universe, interestingly enough. But if you look at it among all of the DC films, of course, the Dark Knight films are the highest grossing, along with Wonder Woman and Aquaman. 28 for the dude abides. He owns it. Congratulations, Jeff. Your first movie. It's The Joker.
Thanks. Very much appreciate it.
Yes.
Feeling good about it. Feeling good.
About the movie or the fact that you own it?
Both. I'm intrigued by it. I thought it was kind of weird that they're rebooting the Joker, less than 10 years or so after we saw him again rebooted. So it seems kind of weird. Not as weird as Spider-Man, but
well, hey, anytime they do something different with superhero movies, it's always interesting. We're going to continue on to our next film. Mike and Laura, you get this one. Let's see.
All right, and we unmuted finally.
Hey, nice to hear from you.
Hey.
We got some nice movies in here. So big one. We got another DC movie, Birds of Prey, in here. We got a couple animated films, some sequels, some originals, horror,
all right.
comedy.
We're going to go with Cats.
Oh, boy. The weird movie that your mom is really excited to see. It is Cats. It's a pretty big movie directed by Tom Hooper. It's got a lot of actors in there. T. Swift, Jennifer Hudson, James Corden, Ian McKellen, and the list goes on and on. Let's open up the bidding. There we go. Cats, one of the most successful musicals.
We got disconnected.
Oh, are you back in?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cause
What's my
mine
off
glitched.
code again?
What was that?
Allenby, what's my off code?
Oh, not this. Dan, yours is Lazenby.
Lazenby.
Allenby.
Allenby?
Ours is Brosnan.
I'm a
thanks.
be. Yes. Okay.
All right, I'm good.
All right. Is everybody in? Okay.
We back.
Well, good. Then you can bid on Cats. It's opening up for you right now. Weird CGI, based on the musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber. It is the 6th longest-running West End show in London and the 4th longest-running Broadway show. We're already up to $11 for Return of the Mother. Whoa! Did Return of the Mother just buy that for $11?
Seems like it.
Amazing.
That's...
I don't know any songs from this musical.
What?
But if I did, I would sing one of them right now. Is there a song called Cats?
Sort of.
There's that.
There's a song
I would
called
hope
Jellicle
so.
Cats.
What?
Just see the movie, Matt.
Jelly-filled cats?
Jelly-filled cats. Like a donut.
Oh.
You have
Okay.
no memory. You have no memory of any cat songs.
Ooh.
Cats.
I remember one, but I'm not going to sing it.
Very good. We can't afford the rights, so we're very thankful for that.
We're paying it up for White Claw as it is.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Different kind of claws. I'm shocked that went for 11. That's going to be a huge market right here. That's going to be a blowout movie. You're going to get a good value for that.
All right, someone recording this?
Yep, it's absolutely all I compare it to is The Greatest Showman, a movie of original IP with songs nobody had ever heard, starring Hugh Jackman, and that made $173 million. Okay, what do you think? Cats, the most successful Broadway musical in history, with a bunch of young talent singing songs most people know, is going to do.
Sean has some feelings about this movie.
Have I seen the trailer? But that's going to get people in the seats because you're going to add the musical audience with the sort of nostalgic audience with the I got to see that in theaters because it looks crazy.
Sean,
Yeah, but
do you work for this
CG
movie?
humanoid cats.
Yeah, well,
Are you on like the marketing team for Cats?
no, I'm just saying it's been proven. What is it? 40% of the movie-going audience is furries. So you're going to make
What?
big money. No, that's not true.
Can you explain
Sean's on the
what those
spin
are?
team, the cat spin team.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's got to save this movie. Anyway, That was fun. Let's go ahead and continue on to our next film here. It's going to be selected by Dan and Sarah. And they've got a ton of great options. They just have to pick one. I think Sarah's dunking a basketball, I think.
Space Jam.
Oh, she's shooting a gun. It's Zombieland Double Tap.
Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey.
Oh, Thank goodness you're here, Dan. Birds of Prey. Yes, I did not use the long title of Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn because that's stupid. So, Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad is getting her own movie. Margot Robbie reprises the role of this one in the DC universe. Oh boy, if you've seen the trailer, it's going to be a real wackadoo film, and you can now go ahead and buy it. It's open for bid. Birds of Prey. We already got $5 from Gooper Troopers, $6 from Charlie's Winner, $7 from the Mystery Team, $13 from Charlie's Winners, $15 from Drinking Claws. We're really rolling along here. $20 for Drinking Claws, $21 for Charlie's Winners, $22 for The Dude Abides. Keep in mind with the DC universe, you kind of have a couple different levels of how they do at the box office. You got your 400, 300 million Wonder Woman, Aquamans, but you also have your 200 million Justice League, Shazam sort of audience. Where will this land? That's really the question. 29 for Charlie's Winners at this point, 30 for the Gooper Troopers. It's really a two-horse race, although anyone can jump in. Going once, no. Charlie's Winners, they're really going back and forth. They want it. Gooper Troopers yet to purchase a movie. Will this be their first? 32 for Gooper Troopers. Going once, going twice. Sold to the Gooper Troopers. $32. Their first film. Congratulations, guys. Nice pickup there. We got a lot of superhero movies, unsurprisingly, coming through. You can include Sonic the Hedgehog in that if you'd like. Jeff, you get to pick our next movie. And you got some great choices.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's go with Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil. So says the subtitle. This is another one of the Disney live-action reimaginings. The sequel to the 2014 film Maleficent, which grossed $241 million. We had 3 of these movies already this year in the draft. Lion King, Aladdin, and Dumbo. This will be the 4th. Will it do as well as those? You got Dumbo at 114, but you get Lion King at 541. So anything can happen. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil is now open for bid. We got $6 to the Gooper Troopers, $7 to the Mystery Team. Angelina Jolie reprises her role in this one. $9 to the Dude Abides, $10 to the Gooper Troopers. We're inching our way up here. $11 for the Mystery Team. Everyone's got a movie at this point, but not everyone has a franchise film. Will it have that Disney live-action magic? 13 to the Dude Abides, 14 to the Gooper Troopers. Dude Abide really wants this one at $15 right there. Going once, no. Gooper Troopers, we're inching our way up dollar by dollar here on the movie draft. 17 to the Dude Abides. Going once, no. Gooper Troopers going way up to 19. Need a drink of water. 20 for the Dude Abides. Here we go. Nope, 21 for the Gooper Troopers. This is just crawlingly slow. 22 for the Dude Abides, 25 for the Gooper Troopers. Nobody else really wants it. And Gooper Troopers is going to have it. $25 to the Gooper Trooper. Back-to-back movies here. Birds of Prey and Maleficent. Both about winged creatures, I guess? Is that your similarity, I suppose?
That is our theme.
Then you really should have gotten Charlie's Angels.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. That's for Dan. That's for Dan and Sarah.
That's right.
No, it's not.
No, Mether owns that one.
Yeah, our goal is to do secret agent movies because we're going to bid pretty high on Spies in Disguise,
The
Spies in
King's
Disguise,
Man?
Charlie's Angels, Cats. I know nothing about. Maybe that's his movie about spies dressing up as cats.
Gemini Man, who knows? Very quickly, I will warn Matt and Heather that you guys are picking the next movie, but before you do that, we're a third of the way through the draft. We've already done 10 movies. I want to very quickly recap where we're at, starting with the team with the most remaining money to the team with the least remaining amount of money. Return of the Mother has $79 remaining, and they've purchased 2 movies, Charlie's Angels and Cats. That is followed up by the Dude Abides, who has $72 remaining with 1 movie, The Joker. or should I say just Joker. Then we have Drinking Claws, $47 remaining. They have 2 movies, Dr. Sleep and Jumanji: The Next Level. That's followed by Gooper Troopers, $43 remaining. They have 2 movies, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and Birds of Prey. Then we have $38, The Mystery Team, with 1 movie, but a big movie, Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. And Charlie's Winners has the least amount of money remaining, $32, and they own 2 movies, Frozen 2, and probably the biggest movie of the entire draft, Playmobil the Movie. Okay. We're all caught up now. Mether, what's going to be our next movie?
All right. Let's see.
Lots of good choices in here.
There are.
Still 20 to draft, so.
Wow. That is a lot of choices.
Yeah. And you just got to pick one.
So, you know what? Since our last pick was Dr. Sleep, and that's based on literature, I think we're going to go with another work on here that's based on some literature.
Bad Boys for Life.
Little Women.
Oh, oops. Well, that's kind of the same movie, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't believe that they're coming out at the same time.
Same audience, certainly.
Really?
Little Women, it's based on the book and the other movies and the other series, and, certainly not a new franchise. It's coming out on Christmas, December 25th, directed by Greta Gerwig, who you may know from Lady Bird. She directed that as well. So let's see who's going to own this one. It's open right now. $4 to the Gooper Troopers, $5 to Charlie's Winners, $6 to the Gooper Troopers, and we're inching our way up here. $8 for Drinking Claws, $9 for Charlie's Winners, $10 for Drinking Claws, $12 for Return of the Mether. They want this one. Great pairing with their sort of lady-focused slate. And they bought it. $12 for Return of the Mether. Congratulations. Interesting. What was your interest in Little Women?
Well,
People love the book.
People love the book.
There you go.
Fair enough.
And it's a women-centric movie. So
it is.
Much like Charlie's Angels.
It's been statistically proven
possibly
that small ladies like Little Women.
I mean, science says so.
In some bizarre twist, it's like the long-awaited sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Hey man, if they can get that together, I'd watch that. The crazy thing for me is you guys paid more for Little Women than you did Cats, which is crazy because Cats will double what Little Women does. But I'm glad you own.
I am so looking forward to Cats now.
I am all in on Cats, baby. It's the movie for the holiday season. Okay, we got to draft another one, so it's Colby and Emily's turn. To
Zombieland.
Double tap. Double tap. The long-awaited sequel nobody asked for is finally here. It is the sequel to 2009's Zombieland, 10 years later. The first grossed $75 million, and the main cast does return: Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, Jesse Eisenberg, and Abigail Breslin, along with a few of their pals. The question is, will it make more money than the original now 10 years later? We're going to find out. It's open for bid right now. Movie's coming out October 18th. Charlie's Winners with 6, Claws with 7. We're inching our way up here. Dollar by dollar. $10 to Charlie's Winners. $12 to Gooper Troopers. Going once? No. Dude Abide's coming in at 13. Only 2 teams left with 1 movie. 14 for Drinking Claws. And no, we got Dude Abides at 15. We just keep rolling here. The question is, who's saving their money for movies later in the draft? It's not going to be the Dude Abides. He picks it up for $15. Adds it to Joker. Congratulations on that purchase, Jeff. And we're going to continue on to our next movie, which is going to be selected by Matt with 1T. Matt with 1T. What is going to be our next movie we are going to draft? We cannot hear you. You are muted.
I double tapped the mute button. So, we're going to go with Bad Boys.
Bad Boys for Life. I think they really missed an opportunity not using the number 4 instead of the word 4, but I guess that would have been weird because it's the third movie. It is the third movie in the Bad Boys franchise. The first coming out in 1995 made $65 million. The sequel, Bad Boys 2, coming out in 2003 with $138 million. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence return to their roles. This is Will Smith's 4th movie this year. He's getting them paychecks. Good for him. Bad Boys for Life comes out January 17th, 2020. And guess what? It's open for bid. So let's see who's going to own this action-packed movie. Michael Bay is producing, not directing like he did the other two. We're already up to $10 for Gooper Troopers, $11 for Drinking Claws. This is our first movie of our 30 that's going to take place in 2020. We've already drafted Birds of Prey, which comes out in February. We got $15 for Mystery Team. On this one, $16 for Gooper Troopers. I think, kind of hoping for that Fast and Furious money on this one. But really anything is possible. $17 for Mystery Team, $18 for the Gooper Troopers, $19 for Mystery Team. We're inching our way up here. Good money. $20 for Drinking Claws. We're already at the $20 mark for Drinking Claws. Going once, going twice. No, we got, whoa, Mystery Team going all the way with $38.
Can I say I accidentally clicked on my max bid?
Honestly, I think that's fair because you'd be insane to only own Star Wars and Bad Boys for Life. So I'm going to
the little slash 38. I didn't mean to.
It's perfectly all right. I've removed your bid and I'm going to restart the clock. We're at $21 and the clock is now back open again. No worries. I got you, but it is going to go 21 to Gooper Trooper. No, 22 to Drinking Claws. No one wanting to go all the way to 38 on this one. 23 for the Dude Abides. 24 to Drinking Claws. That's about half of their remaining money at this point. Going once, going twice, and they bought it. $24 to Drinking Claws. Congratulations, guys. Are you excited for Bad Boys for Life? The reunion of Smith and Lawrence.
Right? It's going to be so bad.
I'm more excited about the cattail.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, hey, look, Fast and Furious is very successful, and those movies are just a bunch of stuff blowing up. Why can't this work? Only issue is it's literally 25 years after the first one came out. So does anyone remember these exist? Anyway, we've purchased that, and we continue on, and we're going to look to Mike and Laura to pick our next film. We got some good options here in the rundown.
We will go with Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. Interesting choice. A real awards bait film coming out in November 15th. It's Matt Damon, Christian Bale, a film about car racing. I could get into the plot, but it would take too much time, and we don't have it. So Ford versus Ferrari, it is now available and open for bid right now. One of the few we have this year with an original premise. The question is, will that be rewarded at the box office? We're already up to $5 for Drinking Claws, $6 for Gooper Troopers, $7 for Drinking Claws. We've had very few what I would describe as cheap movies, but we've also bid on some of the most successful ones, so who knows. $10 to The Dude Abides, $11 to the Gooper Troopers. Let's see where this one ended up. $12 to The Dude Abides. Some folks really expecting some box office dollars on this one. $13 to Gooper Troopers, $14 to The Dude Abides. Jeff really wants this one. Going once, going twice. No, Gooper Troopers is going to inch their way up on this one. And let's see if they're going to own it. $15 to the Gooper Troopers. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Win?
Yeah,
Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, you guys got to pick, Mike and Laura. Who's going to win, Ford or Ferrari?
Mitsubishi.
Hey, that's not a thing, but okay.
Plot twist. It's a plot
Toyotas
twist.
are very reliable.
I think it would be surprising if this movie set in the 60s, Mitsubishi won it. So, but you never know. You never know. Alrighty, well, we're going to continue on. We got more movies here. Dan and Sarah are going to pick our next one. So, what are they going to go with?
We are going to go with Spies in Disguise.
Spies in Disguise. By the way, is anyone here taking the Spies in Disguise trailer challenge?
No, what's that?
Okay. Not to get off topic, but this is a real thing going on the internet. I won't spoil the twist of this movie if you don't already know what it is, but the way the trailer is set up, it's like 2 minutes of the trailer, the first 2 minutes is Will Smith playing the coolest spy in the world. And he's suave, and he's saving the world, and then there's a twist that sets up the whole rest of the movie. And the thing is, you have to, I think it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the trailer, you have to pause it and see if you can guess the twist. And then the spoiler alert, you cannot guess the twist because it's absolutely insane. So maybe I'll spoil it when we get off air, but it is...
Now I'm excited.
Bonkers. Will Smith, Tom Holland in this animated film, coming out right around the holidays. It's coming out on Christmas. competing with that Little Women audience. We're already up to $2 for Charlie's Winners, $3 for Drinking Claws. We only have a couple kids' movies on this slate, less than we usually have. I think Frozen 2 is going to eat up a lot of that. But we do have the Addams Family. We've got Spies in Disguise. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog, arguably a kids' movie. $9 to the Mystery Team. $10 to Charlie's Winners. $11 to the Gooper Troopers. Kids' animated movies traditionally do very well for us in the league. They're kind of a predictable way to add some money to your slate. $13 to the Mystery Team. Mystery Team being the only team to still only own one movie. $14 to the Gooper Troopers. $15 to Mystery Team. And we're going to see if it ends there. 16 to the Gooper Troopers. I got to give Gooper Troopers credit. They've been in on almost every movie. Competitively bidding. 18 of the Dude Abides sneaking in at the top. 18 going once. No, Mystery Team for 19. 19 to the Mystery Team. 20 to the Dude Abides. We're inching our way up here. $20 going once, going twice. Congratulations, you own it, Jeff. Way to go. That's I think that's a pretty solid pickup. You can't go wrong with a kids movie. No way, no how. All right, let's continue on because Jeff gets to pick this movie. Actually, he just purchased our last one, and he gets to pick this one.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Let's go with Knives Out.
Knives Out. Who here is a fan of those movies where they just get as many celebrities as possible to be in a movie with a loose plot? Well, then you're really going to enjoy
Cats? That would also describe Cats, right?
Yeah, but at least it has songs and dancing. This is just Clue remade with modern stars. Rian Johnson, who you may know from Looper and Star Wars The Last Jedi, directs and writes this film. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Toni Collette, Don Johnson, Christopher Plummer. Quite a cast in this one. Knives Out, coming out November 27th, 2019, right in that Thanksgiving time frame, which will be nice. It's available for purchase. So let's see who's going to own this nice little film. $3 to Drinking Claws, $4 to the Gooper Troopers, $4 going once. No, we have $5 from Charlie's Winners. $7 to Charlie's Winners. Going once. No, $8 to the Dude Abides. $9 to Charlie's Winners. $10 to the Dude Abides. Going one. No, Charlie's Winners. Dude Abides. Oh my goodness, I can't even keep track. The numbers are flying so fast. This is outrageous. We're rolling here. Someone's going to own it, and it's the Dude Abides, who purchased it for $12. Congratulations, Jeff. Back-to-back movies there. Filling out that slate, the first with 4 movies, but we still have a lot more to go. So let's go ahead and continue on. Matt and Heather, you're going to pick our next film.
All right. So, Sean, we would like to pick Onward.
Onward! Hey, look at that! No one ever got in trouble in the league for purchasing a Pixar movie, and this shouldn't be any exception. Pixar's entry, actually, they have 2 films coming out this year, but Onward is the first, March 6th, 2020. It's the last film in our draft, with the voice of Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, among others, directed by Dan Scanlon, who also directed Monsters University. It's a big Pixar movie, so let's see who owns it. It's going to be open for bid right now. The last Pixar movie, Toy Story 4, made $433 million. Their last original film, non-sequel, was Coco, making $209 million back in 2017. We're already up to $13, $16, $32 for Charlie's Winners. They're going all in, but they're not going to own it. Return of the Mother, $33, beating them by just 1. That eliminates all of the other teams, almost all the other teams, but it doesn't matter. They own it. Congratulations, Return of the Mother, $33. Nice pickup there.
Thank you.
Matt and I talked about this on the last episode of Up for Debate. Matt and I did a little preview of the draft, and I was very hot on this movie. I think this is a really solid pickup.
Which one do you think will be, like, just say I'm going to the movies on, like, a random weekend, and I can only go see one.
Yeah.
Onward or Cats?
Well, but who are you? Are you Matt, or are you somebody else?
I'm somebody else, Sean.
Describe to me that person.
I'm somebody who really loves children's Pixar movies and 30-year-old musicals with a star-studded cast.
Okay. I'm going to say you don't see either, all right? You go home and
rethink your life?
Yes, exactly. Consider your choices that brought you to this moment.
All right.
Because you've made a grave mistake.
Will do.
Excellent pick up there, guys. Let's go ahead. Colby and Emily are going to pick our next movie.
The King's Man.
We got to do all of them at some point, so...
Yeah.
The King's Man? What?
Yeah.
The King's Man.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Mm-hmm.
The King's...
Wait, what about Test Movie?
No, you can't own Test Movie because I forgot to test the movie.
It sounds very lucrative.
You make so much money on Test Movie. No, we have to do The King's Man, coming out February 14th, 2020. It is the third film in the Kingsman franchise. The first Kingsman Golden Circle, the first Kingsman Secret Service made $128. The sequel, $100 million at the box office. This one is a prequel. I'm assuming how we learn how they become the King's Man. Matthew Vaughn returns as writer-director. So let's see who owns this nice movie. It's later in our draft in February. $7 to Drinking Claws, $8 to Charlie's Winners, $9 to Drinking Claws, 10, 11. We're working our way up there. The Dude Abides leading at the moment. We're working out here. King's Man, 15, 16 to Charlie's Winners. 16 going once, going twice. Congratulations, guys. You own it. The King's Man.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? You're welcome. It's very no one ever says thank you. So it's very
You're
polite.
doing a great job. Let's all give a round of a hand to Sean for running the movie draft.
Stop. I do it for you people.
And his suit. His suit deserves another round of applause, I think. Very nice suit.
And this is
nice.
Thank you. Well, this is the point where I remind everybody that I am undefeated in the movie draft. I played it once and I won. So just saying. Just saying. There's a reason I'm an auctioneer. Okay, we've got to keep moving here. Matt with 1T, you get to pick our next movie. So what's it going to be? I'm going to go ahead in the shared spreadsheet. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go with Bombshell.
Let's go. You know what? Let's go with Bombshell. Why not? Bombshell. This is a true story. When I first saw the name, I thought, oh, they finally made a Marilyn Monroe biopic. Nope. That's not at all what it is. Bombshell tells the inside story of Fox News with a great cast of actors playing these roles, including Charlize Theron as Megyn Kelly, Nicole Kidman as Gretchen Carlson, John Lithgow as Roger Ailes. Is coming out December 20th. Should be a nice little movie here, right in that Christmas time frame. Fun for the whole family. It's Bombshell. Let's see who's got it. We got $3 to Drinking Claws. Stop, Alexa. Jesus, everything in here is just a mess today. $5 to Charlie's Winners. This is my life.
Does Alexa think you're buying claws?
Honestly, I mean, if she mailed me claws, I would be fine. Congratulations, Charlie's Winners. $5. Nice little pickup there.
Cha-ching!
I would say you can't go wrong with a $5 movie, but we've also seen some really bad values at a $5 movie, so you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I won't judge ahead of time. Very cool. I like it. So let's go ahead and keep moving here. Our next team to pick is Mike and Laura, who are going to select our next movie.
Addams Family.
The Addams Family. Yes, the spookiest family since the Munsters. The Addams Family have been they started as a comic. A lot of people don't know that. They've also been in movies and TV shows. Now we have an animated version, a 3D animated film coming to you. It is not made by any major animation studio, so who knows if people will get it, but also it's the only kids movie right around this time. It's coming out in a week, in October 11th. So an early movie. Let's see who's going to own it. Once again, kids movies, man. Those Hotel Transylvania movies, I got to tell you, people have made real good money on those in these drafts, so you never know. It's open for bid. We've got $8 to the Gooper Troopers, $9 for Charlie's Winners. And we're going to inch our way up. A few teams here, only a few bucks left. So, whoa, oh my goodness. I thought Charlie's Winners almost had it at 9. Nope, it looks like it's going to Return of the Mather, $10. Their second animated film after Onward. Congratulations, guys. Nice little pickup there.
Thank you.
Very nice. Let's go ahead and roll to our next film, which is going to be selected by Dan and Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Sarah, what do you think? Oh wait, but maybe Sarah can't talk. Maybe Sarah's typing something to me right now.
Oh, okay. Should we stall?
Let's
you think?
see. We could stall.
Okay.
I'm getting a feeling. I'm feeling something. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick out of the hat. Dr. Dolittle.
Once again, we will draft all these movies, so at this point,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, a movie we weirdly know little about. They haven't really released many details other than it will be based on the story The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, the man who talks to animals, and it will be played by Robert Downey Jr., and that it will come out on January 7th, 2020. If you want to take a gamble, it's a good film to gamble on. No one ever did bad by the RDJ. That was hard to say. And it's open for bid. So let's go ahead and take a look here. $7 for Mystery Team, $8 for the Gooper Troopers, $9 for Mystery Team. Once again, we've only got a few folks left here with a chunk of change, so we'll see how high this one goes. They're going to start to get smaller as we go on. 12 for Return of the Mother. Honey, stop rubbing against the microphone. They hear that. 14 for Return of the Mother. 15 for Mystery Team. 15 going once, going twice. No, 16 by Drinking Claws. They're jumping in there. Holy smokes. 17 for Mystery Team. They really want to own this. They have the most money remaining at $38. So are they going to own it? No! Drinking Claws. I swear to God, it could not have been any closer than it was right there. Going once, twice, sold. 18 for Drinking Claws. Very nice. And that takes them down to just $5. Now, we are 2/3 of the way through. We only have 9 movies remaining. So I want to do a very quick update on where all the teams stand so the people listening have an idea of where we're at. Let's begin with the team with the most money remaining, and that is Mystery Team, who has $38 left, but only owns one movie, Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker, hoping to clean up at the end. We'll find out some interesting movies remaining. We also have, with $28, Gooper Troopers. They own Maleficent, Ford vs. Ferrari, and Birds of Prey. We have The Dude Abides with $25, owning Joker, Zombieland, Double Tap, Knives Out, and Spies in Disguise. Return of the Mother with $24, owning 5 movies: Addams Family, Charlie's Angels, Cats, Little Women, and Onward. We have Charlie's Winners with 11, and they own Frozen 2, Playmobil, the movie Bombshell, and The Kingsman. And the team with the least amount of dollars is Drinking Claws. They only have $5 remaining. They own Dr. Sleep, Jumanji: The Next Level, Bad Boys for Life, and The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle. Let's continue on with our draft here, and we're going to have a movie selected by Jeff.
All right, well, let's go with Last Christmas.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. See, I will sing on the show because I have no dignity. Last Christmas, the movie that left you asking, what if they made a full-budget Hallmark movie and put it in theaters? We're going to find out. It's a Christmas romantic comedy directed by Paul Feig and written by Emma Thompson. So some star power behind this one. It comes out November 8th, maybe a little early for a Christmas movie, but hey, who knows? That Christmas starts earlier every year. Last Christmas, now available for you. Let's take a look. We got $5 from Drinking Claws. That's all of their $5, so we'll see if they own it. They don't. $6 to The Dude Abides. $7 to the Mystery Team. We've got $7 to the Mystery Team and $8 to The Dude Abides. $9 to the Mystery Team. We got kind of a 2-team race right now. $10 to The Dude Abides. 10 going once, twice, and sold. The man picked it, and now he owns it. Jeff, $10 for Last Christmas. The only, they don't do many romantic comedies anymore. You ever notice that? Maybe that's just me. There's no more love in this world. Okay, excellent.
No, that's true. There used to be a lot, all the time.
The 90s were, I think, only romantic comedies. That was it. And now we've just totally abandoned the concept. So, who knows? Get psyched for Last Christmas. Okay, we get to do another movie, and that one is going to be selected by Matt and Heather.
I don't know here.
We got a lot
I
of good
guess
ones still to go.
Well, we just did.
Just did Last Christmas.
Just did Last Christmas, right? So maybe we'll do Black Christmas.
Hey, these two movies pair perfectly.
Can you sing? You sung Last Christmas for us. Now, how does Black Christmas go?
I took your heart out of your torso, because it's a horror movie. It's a slasher horror movie. Blumhouse Productions is back. with this Christmas set slasher horror movie. The interesting fact about this one, Heather, you were mentioning it's the season of women movies, an all-female cast and a female director, which is nice.
Wonderful.
So not only can you buy this movie and get the box office, but you can also feel good about yourself. So Black Christmas coming out December 13th. Let's see who's going to own it here. It is now open for bid. We don't have actually, I think this is our only horror movie of the whole draft. I guess Dr. Sleep, maybe you could make the argument, but it's our only true horror movie. And sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. It's a real big gamble. We're at $5 for Drinking Claws, $6 for Mether, which puts Drinking Claws out of it. $6 once, twice, sold. That was a quickie. You got it. Black Christmas to Mether for $6. And that adds to their slate. That's 6 movies you guys own. Very impressive.
Well, thanks.
You know what? You're welcome.
We have just as many movies as you can have Pokemon in one of the old Pokemon games. You could hold like 6 of them at a time.
Neat.
Sean, did you ever play Pokemon?
No.
What?
No. I never really played video games much as a kid.
That's not surprising.
Or as an adult. Or ever.
Not surprising.
No. I like.
That's why you know all the lyrics to Cats.
I do not know all the lyrics to Cats. Although I did see Cats on Broadway, but no, I don't know all the lyrics to Cats. Jellicle Cats.
Did Pokemon start as a video game or as the cards?
The cards first in Japan, I believe.
Yeah, the cards came first.
Because Nintendo began as a trading card company.
I remember it at like literally elementary school recess, like people having the cards. It's like, oh, this is a stupid fad. This will pass immediately.
Well, what's crazy is kids now love them because I donated them to my sister's school, and the kids were like crazy excited to get like the old cards. They loved it. I'm like, kids, you have like computers now and stuff. Like, you don't have to do this. Like, we have technology.
They know what's good. Sometimes they know what's good.
Yeah, sometimes the old things are the best.
Yeah.
Colby and Emily, you're going to pick our next movie here. Got 7 left.
The Gentleman.
Ah, yes. Requested by a true gentleman. This movie is another one of those, hey, we got a bunch of stars to be in a movie. Congrats. Guy Ritchie is back, who you may know from every Bonkers film to have been released. It's got Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell, Hugh Grant. The film follows an American expat who's created a marijuana empire, but then there's bribery and blackmail to steal it. It's a whole thing, and it's going to be a movie. So, The Gentleman, it comes out on January 24th, and it is now available for bid. We got $2 to the Gooper Troopers, $3 to the Mystery Team, $4 to the Dude Abides, $5 to the Gooper Troopers, $6 to Mystery Team. As I mentioned, after this, we'll have 6 movies left, so it's going to be interesting where this money ends up. 10 to Return of the Mether, 11 to the Dude Abides. Going once, going twice, and Jeff's got it, $11 for The Gentleman. Owning both Knives Out and The Gentleman. Similar movies right there for Jeff. Alrighty. That is that, and so we're going to continue on because it is Matt with 1T's turn to choose our next film.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I'm surprised it took this long to get there. Speaking of CGI abominations, Sonic the Hedgehog, based on the popular video game of the same name, is coming out. James Marsden, Jim Carrey are in it as well. It's coming out February 14th. I think is a good point of comparison. Detective Pikachu did 144 earlier this year. So will it do the same, better, worse? I don't know. Someone's going to own it, though. Sonic the Hedgehog, now available for bid. And we're straight to $11 for Charlie's Winners. That's all their money, but they're not going to own it. $12 to the Mystery Team, $13 to Return of the Mether. Mystery Team has the most money remaining and still only one movie. $15 to Return of the Mether, $16 to Mystery Team. Mether only has 18 left. So if Mystery Team wants it, they can really, they have the most money. They can own it. 17 to Return to the Mether, 18 for Mystery Team. Mether is out. Only Gooper Troopers can outbid them. Will they? No, they will not. Mystery Team, their second movie. Congratulations, Matt. $18 on that. Solid pickup. Are you excited for Sonic the Hedgehog, Matt? with one T.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'll have to go see it and try to contribute to the box office.
Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. Very nice. Alrighty. Let's continue on here. Mike and Laura are going to pick our next one.
We're going to go with Returning to the Chopper, Terminator.
Terminator. Get Sarah Connor to the chopper. Those aren't the same movies. Terminator Dark Fate. Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger return in this franchise that refuses to die. Terminator Genisys made $89 million when it was released back in 2015. This is now the 6th movie in the series, dating all the way back to 1984, which is crazy. Will anyone care this time around? Someone on this one of these teams is going to care because they're going to own it. And we're already up to $20 for Gooper Troopers, and that outbids everybody, so they're going to own it. Wow, I love efficient drafts. Congratulations, Mike and Laura, on owning Terminator Dark Fate. I don't know if it's going to help you, but hey, you own it. Very nice. Let's continue on. Dan and Sarah get to pick our next movie here from our ever-shortening list.
Let's see here.
4 to choose from. We've got Gemini Man, Jexy, A Beautiful Day in
The
the Neighborhood.
Invisible Man.
And The Invisible Man.
We got a lot of man movies left.
We do. It's this. I've been told it's the season of men. And so... The Visible Man is interesting because you all remember Tom Cruise, The Mummy, trying to start the Dark Universe, and it failed abysmally. Well, this is Universal's take 2 at their movie monsters, but they put it in the hands of successful mega producer Jason Blum and Blumhouse Productions. Is going to be doing this Invisible Man, the first in this new series. It's coming out February 28th, right at the end. And yeah, it's going to be open for bid right here. One of our last movies, our second to last movie in our list. And Charlie's Winners goes all in at 11. Only 2 teams can beat them, but there's only a couple movies left, so they own it. There you go, easy peasy, and they're down to $0. Congratulations, Charlie's Winners. Very efficient.
Thank you. I like to keep it moving.
Leaving nothing on the table. Well, since that was so fast, we're going to just continue right along to our next film, which is going to be selected by Jeff.
Let's get this going with Gemini Man.
Gemini Man. As if we didn't have enough Will Smith already in this draft, now we have him twice in this Ang Lee-directed film starring Will Smith and Will Smith, who fight each other. Young Will Smith and old Will Smith. There you go, Gemini Man. It's coming out October 11th, so it's coming out here pretty shortly. And we're going to see who owns it. We got 3 teams in single digits at the point. Gooper Troopers is all in. At this point, only 2 teams can beat him. Return of the Mother and Mystery Team. Are they going to do it? No. And Gooper Troopers goes to $0 with the purchase of Gemini Man. Congratulations. Let's continue on. We're just about to the end here. Matt and Heather are going to pick our next one. And a lot to choose from, guys. Are you going to do Jexy or A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood?
There's also Test Movie at the bottom.
And there is Test. Matt, if you want to spend your money on Test Movie, I won't stop you, but I will warn you, it will make $0 at the box office.
How can you be so sure of that, Sean?
Because it's not a real movie, Matt.
Well, you're not a real movie either.
I mean, that's true.
Oh,
so you are accurate, sir.
I think we gotta go for Jexy.
Jexy, all right.
Yeah, Jexy.
Jexy, a movie title that's not fun to say. Adam Devine stars in this comedy film about a phone AI that gets jealous and tries to ruin his other relationships. This comedy comes out October 11th, early in our season. How will it go? Let's find out. There we go. $5 to Drinking Claws. That's all in. 6 to Return of the Mother. Unless Mystery Team wants it, Mother's going to own it. And they don't. So they're going to have it. $6 to Return of the Mother. That leaves them with $12 at this point. And we're down to our final film, which Colby and Emily would choose. But
I'm going to get it.
Process of elimination. It is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks stars as an Oscar bait performance of Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Let's start the bidding. And it is going to be owned by somebody. Here we go. Nobody bid. There we go.
I don't have a bid window open.
That's okay. It's $6 to Return of the Mother.
I want it for 20. I don't have a bid window. I can't bid right now.
You can't bid. Okay.
It's not even appearing on my screen.
Well, I'm going to give it to you for 13 because that's what you need to outbid Mether,
Sure.
if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, the little bid thing didn't even appear on my screen. I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Okay, here we go, and I'm going to give it to Mystery Team.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, guys, we did it.
All right. Another draft in the books.
Another we survived to tell the tale. I'm glad everyone hopefully got the movies they wanted. Let's do a quick recap. We'll do a little analysis with everybody here, and then we'll all set you free for the rest of your Sunday night. Let's do this in order of the teams who have the least money remaining. We have 2 teams who spent all $100. The Gooper Troopers, who purchased Gemini Man, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Terminator Dark Fate, Ford vs. Ferrari, and Birds of Prey. We also have Charlie's Winners with $0 who purchased Frozen 2, Playmobil, The Movie, Bombshell, The Kingsman, and The Invisible Man. We have The Dude Abides with $4. He owns Joker, Zombieland Double Tap, Last Christmas, Knives Out, Spies in Disguise, and The Gentleman. We have Drinking Claws with $5 remaining, owning Dr. Sleep, Jumanji The Next Level, Bad Boys for Life, and The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle. Mystery Team has $7, owning just 3 movies, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, and Sonic the Hedgehog. And the team with the most money remaining, $12, actually, I believe owns the most movies, which is The Addams Family, Jexy, Charlie's Angels, Black Christmas, Cats, Little Women, and Onward. Now, does anyone want to come out and say they feel really great about their slate? They feel very confident in their chance of winning this whole thing?
No.
Okay. Colby says no. This is the point, by the way, and this is, I'm genuinely not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but Colby is the only original draft participant to have never won one of these. So he is 0 for 7.
By trying to not make anybody feel bad, you mean trying to not make Colby feel bad.
Yeah, and I failed.
Now, Sean, I asked you to run the numbers. Like, I think statistically, I've probably done better than most people. Like, if we took, like, the average place that I get in.
Sure, if that makes you feel better. But
make me feel better.
You got to remember, this is a win or lose league, okay? There's no second place. There's no participation trophies.
Colby, don't worry. Like you said, there are no laws when you're drinking claws. So that means
just
that
declare yourself the winner.
You can absolutely be the winner.
Right.
Try really hard.
We'll always have White Claw.
I would love Colby just drunkenly stumbling into my house. I'm the winner of the league. Where's my trophy?
It very much depends on how many claws you drink between now and March.
Yes.
Yes.
Challenge accepted.
The claw multiplier.
Yes, I love it. Thanks to our sponsor. Anyone else have anything to say about their slate of movies?
Yeah, we did pretty good.
I feel good about Mether. I mean, nobody's ever won with the strategy of having the most movies, but I do like your lineup because I think between Cats and Onward are going to be 2... This is kind of the slate I would have put together. I'm curious about Star Wars because that's a big question mark for Matt with 1T. That for you to win, that movie has to do 700 or 800 million, I think, because you really need to top $1 billion to win. It could do it, but that is a gamble. But you can also look at Charlie's Winners, and frankly, their whole slate really relies on Frozen 2 as well. So those are going to be the 2, I think, the 2 big movies to keep your eye on. Not that the other teams are out of it by any stretch, but those are going to be, those 2 are really going to decide the winners and losers.
So Sean, when do we get our check for $12?
Matt, would you like me to mail you a check for $12?
We've got 12 remaining, and I think we should get we should get compensated those 12.
The only thing is, Matt, you get them as 12 up for debate fun bucks, okay, that are redeemable absolutely nowhere.
Do they have your face on them?
They do have my face on them, and they have the cash value of 1/100th of a cent. So if you save up enough,
can you redeem them at the Don't Panic Company store?
You can. They're kind of like Pepsi points, where you can get cool up for debate swag by trading in your fun bucks.
Okay.
Can I buy my character D&D stuff?
Yes, Matt. I will let you
adventure?
use your... I'm not the DM. If the DM lets you, then yes, you can use your 12 remaining movie draft dollars in our D&D game.
Colby, can I use the 12 remaining dollars to buy D&D stuff in our game?
Wait. You have to do the math, converting it to Don't Panic dollars and then into gold bullion.
Oh, yeah. Wow. This is too much work. You can just keep it. Keep the 12.
It's not worth
Keep
it.
it.
Fair enough. Well, guys, I super mega appreciate everyone being here. What a blast this has been. For those who listened or watched, I do recommend you watch the video version because you can see the draft happen in real time. You can follow along all season long on our website at upfordebate.tv/movies. We'll have our live updating spreadsheet there where you can take a look at how all the teams are doing, how the movies are doing, and follow along. And Matt and I will do updates throughout the year on the show. Of course, our website is upfordebate.tv. You can go there and get all of our past episodes, past, present, and future. Check that out. And, of course, subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcasts. You can also reach out to us at upfordebatetv on Twitter and email us upfordebatetv@gmail.com. Matt and I will return next week with another all-new episode. But until then, on behalf of Matt, we want to thank all of our participants here tonight and thank all of you out there for listening. We'll see you next time for another edition of Up for Debate.